Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy, and I am so happy you are here with me today. This is your weekly reading from October 21st to the 27th. We're going to get right into your reading. We're going to start with your incoming energies, and then, of course, we'll get some tarot cards. We'll get a little bit deeper into what's happening for you during the course of this week. So please keep in mind that this is a general reading. Take the parts that resonate and leave the rest. And of course, if it does resonate with you, please leave comments. I love to connect with your energy, and I really do truly appreciate it very much. All right, Scorpio, let's see what this week has in store for you. Spirit Angels Guides for the beautiful sign Scorpio. Energies for Scorpio. We've got one card there. Is there anything else you'd like to share with this beautiful sign? See, I'm sure there's going to be another one. There it is right there. Perfect. And then we'll look at the bottom of the deck. We will get into these in a moment, but I'm going to read them to you. You've got number 21, Universe. This is the World card. You also got number 5, Wisdom. So a lot of wisdom here. Interesting. All right, we'll get into those in just a moment. Let's start with your current energies, and that's the cards that are at the bottom of the deck. So again, this is your current energy that you are bringing into the reading this week. Let's find out what's happening here. All right, Scorpio, these are energies, of course, that are just lingering. Again, they have a lot to do with what's happening during the course of this week as well. You got number 7, Deception. Deception and envy, but it is the 7 of Swords. So there's two ways of looking at this. This could be you have been maybe keeping things, you've been internalizing a lot of things. You could be internalizing a lot of your thoughts. Maybe a lot of things have been going on in your mind and you just haven't wanted to reveal to anybody, and then there's nothing wrong with that. There's nowhere where it says that we have to put all our cards on the table all the time. Sometimes we have to keep things a little close to our chest, especially if, depending on what the circumstances are, if it's something to do with work or personal relationships, friendships, family. Sometimes it really requires us to keep those things a little bit quiet until we have more information. So I think that you've been keeping something a little bit close to your chest. But you're feeling a lot of positive energy. I think that the sun is trying to guide you in the most positive way possible. I think you're feeling enlightened by the sun, meaning that even though there might be some obstacles and challenges that you're going through, maybe personally, that's why you're keeping things a little bit internalized. I think there's choices that you're being faced with, and you're feeling a little bit of confusion because there's a lot of options around you at this time. You're trying to stay as positive as you possibly can. And I think that you are looking for, you're looking for some answers. And I believe that the light here, which is the sun card, is that positive energy that is going to help you reveal something. I think it's going to actually bring something to the surface because that's what the sun does, right? The sun helps things grow. It cultivates things. And I think it's going to help you bring something that you've had to keep secret or hidden to the surface. And it's something that you have to do carefully because there's a lot of decisions that there's choices that you have to make, but they have to be made with wisdom. And that makes a lot of sense when we look at your incoming energies. So let's find out what those incoming energies mean. And we'll do that with the tarot cards. But in the meantime, let's read what these are. Number 21, the Universe. Well, the World card. The World card is the end of the Fool's journey in the major arcana. So it is the last card. It's like you've gone through this whole series of events, and now there's something that it's time to put to a close. And of course, this happens continuously in our lives with a multitude of things in our lives. So whether it's jobs, relationships, friendships, love relationships, it can be contracts, it can be anything. And of course, because this is a general reading for the whole collective, it's going to be different for each of you. But the universe is really saying, you know what, it's time to wrap things up. This part of your life, this has to kind of close because there's so much more to accomplish. Right? There's so many things. Now, this wisdom, I think that this is why this wisdom card has come up this week, because your current energies is choose wisely. There are decisions that you need to make, and you know that you have to make them from a positive angle. So I think that you are looking for some advice. Again, the wisdom card is the Hierophant. So that's Taurus energy. So you could be looking to somebody for some wisdom. Maybe you're outsourcing that with a friend, a colleague, a business partner, a love relationship. But you could be asking somebody's advice. You could also be looking for spiritual guidance or wisdom from your own intuition, or from your angels or spirit guides. I think that, you hold things in your life, like your morals, your values, your beliefs, your system, the way you operate is very important to you. And I think that you hold that very sacred. And I think that that there is a lot of light that's shining. I think there's some light shedding on something in your life, and it's going to help you, give you the advice or the wisdom that you need to wrap something up. Okay. Again, I think there's something in your life that you are ready to, again, put a sense of closure to. But let's get into the tarot cards. Let's find out a little bit more for you, Scorpio. So we're going to get 9 cards, and I'm going to start with the first row. We're going to read them all, and then I'm going to clarify them. So let's start with the first row. Okay, we've got these 2. Let's see what comes out after. There we go. All right. All right, that's the first row right there. Okay. And then let's get the second row. Second row for the beautiful sign Scorpio. Spirit, angels, guides. All right. Whoa, okay, you know what? That wanted to come out. That's going to go with that one. This goes in the middle. Wow, everybody is getting, all of the water signs have been getting star energy, a lot of healing energy, hopeful energy. The stars aligning for you, finally feeling like things are unfolding in a nice direction. All right, let's get your third row here. And then we will get into, we'll have some discussions about it. Find out what's happening. There's the middle one. And let's see, one more for the beautiful sign Scorpio, please. One more card, please, for Scorpio. Spirit, angels, guides. Thank you. All right. All right, so let's start with the first row. I'm going to read the first row, then we're going to clarify them. All right. We are starting with that 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is all about a celebration. It is joy. It is people getting together, gathering together for an occasion. It could be an invitation. It could be just, it can be as simple as, you know what? We haven't gotten together in a long time. Let's go for some coffee. Let's just enjoy and live in the moment. It's time to celebrate just the simple things in life. It doesn't have to be something that is major, and it could be for some of you. Absolutely, it could be a huge celebration, but it's almost like it's getting together with those friends and socializing with people that you just enjoy being with, and that just brings you a sense of happiness. The second card here you got was the 9 of Swords, and that is feeling stress. It's feeling worry. It's feeling like, you're in the dark of night, and it's when everything starts to run through your mind. You try to go to sleep, and it's like, I can't sleep because everything is weighing on my mind, and it's preventing you from thinking clearly, and it's preventing you from getting the rest that you need. So we need to find out how to release this 9 of Swords. And then the third card here you got was the Page of Swords, which is a messenger. I always believe that pages are messengers. So I do believe that there is a message that is coming your way. I think that message is going to be something that really brings you insight, and it gives you the information and clarity that you've been searching for. And that clarity could be what helps clear up that 9 of Swords. All right, so before we get into the rest of the cards, let's finish this first row. Let's start with the 3 of Cups. Let's find out what this celebration is. I think these are people that that have been in your life for a little while. I think these are people that you're close to. Again, could be family members. You got the Queen of Pentacles. So again, it could have something to do with a job. For some of you, for sure. It could have to do work related. Queen of Pentacles is earth energy. Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus energy. You've been really planning something for your long-term financial benefit. So if you've been working in a job, again, you are very resourceful. So you plan everything. You're very prepared. And I believe that there could be some advancement here. And I think this is what could be that 3 of Cups. If you've been waiting on a return on your investment and you've been waiting for some news on that, I think that it's going to be positive news, and I think it's going to be something that you are going to celebrate. I believe that there is financial gains here. I do believe that you are working very hard and diligent towards that. I think it's something that's been stressing you out, and you've been waiting for that breakthrough. And I think that that breakthrough is coming through here. Let's find out with this Nine of Swords. And you got the Six of Swords. You couldn't ask for a nicer card to come up as a clarifier for the Nine of Swords. Moving away from that Nine of Swords. So if you have been having difficulty sleeping because, again, everything has been weighing on your mind, it's been giving you some, emotionally been burdening you to a certain extent, and it's been preventing you from thinking clearly, because if we don't get the rest at night, we can't think clearly. And of course, that's going to make it really hard to make decisions. So choosing wisely can be even more difficult if we're stressing ourselves out. So, but you're releasing that energy with that Six of Swords. Again, you're ready, and willing to make the decisions and choices that you need to walk away from that energy of feeling tired and not feeling your most alert and aware. You are just, you've packed your bag and you don't care. You don't even have to bring much with you. You're just ready to move. You're ready to make some changes in your life. Let's find out with the Page of Swords, because I think that this Page of Swords is a messenger who's bringing you the message that you've been waiting for. And that definitely could be. I think that you've been waiting for some sort of expansion. For some of you, this is the Three of Wands with the Page of Swords. So again, it's like that shooting star. You got the star in the middle of your reading. So that shooting star, it's your ships are ready to come in. I think that you've been preparing yourself. I'm so sorry, these keep falling. You keep preparing. I think you've been preparing yourself for a celebration, because I think you've been investing your time, your money, your hard work. You've been very diligent. You've been very patient. You've been waiting for that crop to grow. And I think that you are celebrating that. I think it's been something that's been very stressful for you, but you're moving away from that stress. There is a message of enlightenment here, meaning there is a message that's coming in that's a kind of like a breakthrough moment for you, and it's going to really show you that your ships are there. The ships are coming in and you are ready for expansion. You're ready. For some of you, maybe you're ready to move into the next phase of your life. This is why you have to choose wisely. It's not something that you can, it's not a decision that you can make just on the spur of the moment. Hence why you've been keeping things a little secret. It's positive. It's positive. It's not, it's definitely positive, even though you've had to keep it internalized. It's something that you're still waiting for that message that your ship is coming in. All right, let's find out with the second row here. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is all about your hard work and diligence. Again, you are a master at what you do. You definitely put a lot of hard work into everything. You check the details. Again, she's holding that pentacle and she's making sure that it's shiny. She's making sure that it's not flawed. And that's exactly what you do with your life. You are so prepared, and you make sure that all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed, because your goal is to reach that Queen of Pentacles status, where you feel the luxuries of life and you feel really like you've accomplished something because you've put the hard work into it. So the Eight of Pentacles, let's find out with the Eight of Pentacles what the clarifying card is with that. So you're putting hard work and effort into everything that you do. Again, for some of you, I really truly believe that it can be a celebration of a job well done. Again, so if you are looking for advancements in your career, I think that your hard work is not going unrecognized. I think people are recognizing you for all of that hard work that you do. You got the Princess of Pentacles, and again, I believe that is that message. This is a message that I think is going to come in. It's going to come in the form of a contract, a certificate, some sort of advancement of some sort. I think that it is definitely, some of you could be advancing your career through education. So if you are, again, outsourcing information to get a college degree, university degree, or get a certificate, it's something to advance your career in some way that is going to really put you in a higher ranking position. And it's a message that's coming. So again, there's documentation of some sort. If some of you are waiting on your graduation certificate or some sort of a license to do something, I think that this is the message that's going to come into play for you, and it's bringing that sense. It's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate your accomplishment. Okay, we've got the beautiful star energy in the center, which is Aquarius energy. So let's find out what's happening here for you, Scorpio. Four of Swords, you are really healing from something. And again, I think that because you've been internalizing a lot of your thoughts, maybe even your emotions, you've been keeping things a little hidden. You know, you're starting to rest from that. You're getting the rest that you need. I think that you have been taking a little bit of time out for yourself, which has been really important, because we have to do that every once in a while. We can't always be putting everybody else's needs and everybody else before ourselves. Otherwise, our energy levels get low, and then, of course, we can't make the decisions we need to. With this beautiful star energy and then the Four of Swords, you are really feeling at peace. You're really feeling at rest. And that's really nice to see after that Nine of Swords, where you've been feeling a little stressed and a little bit anxious about things and not being able to get the rest that you want. You're now healing from that energy and you're moving in a much more positive direction. Let's find out with these two cards here. You've got the Emperor. The Emperor can be fatherly energy. It's definitely Aries energy, so very fiery energy. We just had, on the 17th of October, we just had a full moon in the sign Aries. So again, I think there's some truth. So for some of you, this could be a message. This could be a specific message. It could be something that pertains to your father. Maybe you've been waiting on some information or a victory where your father is concerned. I think that there is going to be a breakthrough moment, and there is going to be like you're going to feel a sense of freedom here. So if you've been waiting from a message from your dad, now that could be your dad who is here on the earthly plane, or it could even be a message sent from above from a fatherly figure. It's the breakthrough, and it's the information that you've been needing to feel a sense of victory. It could be where you've been looking for wisdom. You've been looking for spiritual guidance, and it could be coming through. Coming through a masculine energy. And it could be somewhat, an older energy, a more mature energy. I think that sounds a lot better. But definitely it's somebody who is very powerful, somebody who likes to take control, they take charge, they take the lead. And again, this information could be putting you, by receiving this information and this sense of victory, could be putting you in a leadership role as well. You're dressed in armor because you are ready to protect. So you will protect anybody, anyone, yourself, those around you that you love. You can see even in this illustration here, he sits on his throne in protection, and you see the two children in behind, meaning that he is at a moment's notice ready to protect them. So I think that there is a lot of victory and a lot of powerful insights here. I think that there's a lot of information that's coming that's bringing you feeling like you are more in power as well. Now, the last row here, we've got the Four of Cups. So we're going to start with that Four of Cups, and we'll get into the other ones. The Four of Cups is feeling emotionally dissatisfied with something. Again, just kind of feeling a little bit out of sorts emotionally. And that could be because you're healing, you're taking some time out to really rediscover things about yourself. You've been waiting on information, that sort of truth. That Page of Swords is that message because you want to expand your dreams, your horizons, your visions, the things that you envision for yourself. You know that you're in a decision-making period right now where you have to choose wisely. You're looking for some advice and some wisdom, whether that comes from within or whether that comes from advice from a mature energy around you. But the Four of Cups is dwelling on the Three of Cups, feeling that sense of boredom maybe. It's the same old routine. But there is another cup, and that cup, you're just not ready to look at the opportunity that cup holds. And that cup could hold more emotional fulfillment. But right now, I think you are in a healing process. You're in a healing mode of your life. And you are really, I think you might even be in a time where you're taking a little time out. You're doing some deep introspection for yourself. And you're really trying to discover what is what makes you happy, what is important for you. For some of you, you could feel a sense of boredom with your career or your job, and you're looking to outsource new resources. I think you're looking for something new, whether you are applying for new jobs. You're still staying in the job that you have. You work hard, you work diligently. You know what it means. You're very practical. So, it's not like you quit a job and then try and find another job. You're very much about practicality. So I think that you're preparing yourself for something that might be more emotionally fulfilling. And I believe there's an opportunity that is going to be offered. And that could be maybe going back to school, or maybe re-educating yourself with something different. Oh my goodness, we talk about deep self-introspection, and then you get the nine, which is the Hermit, and that is all about doing a deep self-introspection. And I think it's important for you to do that right now. There is wisdom that you are looking for. We know it with your current energy of choose wisely. We also have it with number 5, the wisdom, which is your incoming energy. Now with the Hermit, this is all about wisdom too. You are the seeker of wisdom and insight. You want to discover something new. And you know that the only way that you can do that is to kind of pull yourself out of the everyday and allow yourself that time to rediscover what really lights up for you. Our paths dim sometimes, and again, especially if we're in the same routine and it's not making or fulfilling us in certain ways, and that could be what's happening with you right now, Scorpio. You're just feeling a little bit emotionally discontent with something in your life. You know that the only way that you can kind of get yourself out of that mode is to really do that deep self-introspection, which means taking some time out for yourself. And that is what's going to really help you discover where you really want to bring your vision, because I think that there's a whole new vision ready for you. All right, King of Wands. Okay, so the King of Wands here, a very fiery energy again, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, and we've got that energy kind of surrounding you here with that Emperor energy as well. The King of Wands, again, no gender with any of the cards, but the King is a leader. He's very charismatic. He's got a personality that everybody kind of flocks to, because he's an interesting sort, and he's got an energy that fills you with energy, so he can really get your momentum going. So if you really wanted to start something new, or you really want to discover something new about yourself, this King of Wands energy is going to help you do that. They are going to revitalize and inspire you in ways that, maybe that's what you need. Maybe that's what kicks you out of that 4 of Cups energy where you're feeling a little discontent. You need to reevaluate things in your life. The only way you're going to do that is with getting that wisdom that is deep within your soul. You are going to figure out how to climb the mountain, and you're going to do that from doing that soul searching. It's going to give you a new sense of inspiration here, and I think you will discover something new about yourself here with this King of Wands. Let's find out. All right, 2 cards came out with that. The Knight of Pentacles. So we're going to start with the Knight of Pentacles, slowest moving knight, very practical as well. He's going to build abundance in his life, but he's going to do it slowly and slow but sure. All right, he's planting his crop, he's planting the seeds because he wants to see it grow, but he realizes that it's going to take time. He has to be prepared. He has to make some decisions. There's no doubt that this is all about choosing wisely, planting your seeds where you know that in time they're going to grow prosperous for you. But again, he's not in a rush to do anything. So this is something that you're thinking, this might be something you're inspired to do that is something for your long term. Now, it's something, again, maybe it is education. Maybe some of you are looking to educate yourselves in a way that's going to be, getting your master's degree, or something that's going to require, it's a long process. It's a long process, but it's such a fulfilling process. It's something you've been inspired to do for a very long time. You haven't felt emotionally ready to do it, but because you're taking some time out for yourself, you're starting to rediscover what you truly envision for your life, what your wants and wishes and your hopes are. And this is all to do with this 9 of chalices, which is the 9 of cups, and that is your wish fulfillment. And again, so this something that you are planting the seeds for that might take a long process is something you've been inspired to do. You're taking the lead in your life here. And although it might take some time to bring you where you need to be financially, it is very rewarding. It's very emotionally rewarding for you and fulfilling for you. And it's something that you've been hoping to do for a very long time. It is something that you've been wanting for a very long time. And I think now you're getting ready to put those wheels in motion. The Nine of Pentacles, look at that. You've got 3 nines. You got 3 nines on the back end here of this reading. So let's find out this Nine of Pentacles, because that is working. This is, whatever this is that you are working on, whether it's a project, it is something that is going to be very emotionally fulfilling for you. Not only emotionally, but it is going to bring you a lot of positive financial wealth. You can see that this Nine of Pentacles, and she somewhat is a representation of the Empress, because she's very abundant. She's got a beauty about her. She's very, again, she's quite practical too. She holds on to the 6. She holds on to what she needs. She doesn't let go of what she needs. She holds on to the 6 of Pentacles very tightly, but she's willing to release those 4 of Pentacles. So again, if there are, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pentacles. I said that wrong because this is the number 9. She's holding the 5 of Pentacles for herself, and she is letting go of the 4 of Pentacles, meaning that she is willing to let go and invest in things that she feels is going to be successful. But she's not going to sacrifice certain things in her life either. And, you know, I think that's a very, very respected way of looking at things. I think that you are working towards a lot of financial abundance in your life, and I think this is what you're celebrating. I think there's definitely a change, and you're refocusing your energy in a new way, and it's really bringing you a lot more financial abundance as well. Feeling a great sense of independence here, because you finally feel like you're in that time of your life where you can disperse your funds the way that you feel you need to, which is quite nice, because not always do we ever feel that financially secure that we can do that. But you are starting to feel as if that you know, you're making decisions that are helping you bring you to this Nine of Pentacles. And the Prince of Chalices, again, youthful energy. You've got a lot of messages coming through. You've got the Page of Swords, and then you've got the Page of Chalices. This is Page of Cups. This is, again, an emotional inspiration. Your creativity, your ideas are something that really can bring you long-term success here. And I think that you have a lot of creative ideas that are going to bring you a lot of emotional success, emotional fulfillment. The success is going to happen for you. It might be slow and steady, but it will win the race. All right, that was a lot of messages for you, Scorpio. All right, let's get your angel message. Let's find out what the angels would like to share with you as we move through this week. What are the special messages? We've got 2 that came out right together, so I am going to read those 2. Number 17, career transition, and we talked about that quite a bit in your reading today. So number 17, and you know, interesting enough, the center of your reading is the number 17. So please keep that in mind. Number 17 is a very important number for you. This is all about change. I'm so sorry. It's all about change, excitement, opportunity, and advancement. And I think that is exactly what's circulating around for you. This is your angels and your guides sending this message to you to let you know that there's transitions changing for you, and they're changing in a very positive way. And then you got number 18. Interesting. 17, 18. Communication. Very important. And I think you're receiving communications, not just on the earthly plane, but also through the spiritual plane as well. The accuracy, expression, intimacy, and honesty. And again, communications is all about celebrations as well. I think you're able to communicate things much better now. I think you're opening up your communications because you have found the wisdom. You've found your strength. And that strength is what is helping you release that energy here. Remember, we said you were holding on to something very tightly because you didn't want to maybe divulge the information yet. Well, now you're ready to communicate things. You're feeling like things are aligning better for you. So now it's time to communicate. You have more accuracy. You have more information. Again, you have that sense of victory and breakthrough there as well. All right, let's get your angel message. This is your secondary angel message for the beautiful sign Scorpio. And you got take a step. I put action behind my goals every single day. So you need to let go of any doubts and fears and step out of your comfort zone. Your angels are supporting you and leading you in the right direction. So you should accept their help and enjoy this moment in your life because they are. They're also helping you to communicate things better as well. You're expressing yourself better again, and that's going to help you step outside of your that's you stepping outside of your comfort zone, not keeping everything so secret, expressing those things, which is really important. All right, so you're taking that step, you're taking the lead. Beautiful. All right, let's remember, the number I really want you to focus on this week is number 17 and the number 9, because you got 9, 9, and 9. So very important to do that, and also number 17. Now let's get your angel number as well. Sometimes, some weeks we just have more synchronicities with numbers than others. So this week you've got a multitude of numbers. And you got number 222, alignment. Absolutely beautiful. And I love this angel number. This is about balance as well. Now, this is what they're saying. This is about connections, friendships, romantic relationships. It can be family ties, balance, life choices, compromise, commitment, and trust. So how do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Maybe you're asking yourself that. Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interests if it's piqued by something. Follow these routes. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. And I think that you are going through a huge life change here, a huge life purpose change. You're taking the steps and you're putting action behind every single goal, because I think you have a lot of goals that you want to achieve, and you are in perfect alignment to bring that balance into your life. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for joining me this week. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonates. I wish they would resonate with everyone, and I know that's an impossibility. But if it does, please leave comments. I really, truly appreciate the comments. Thank you for connecting with my energy. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.